Safety.
Hello kiddos, welcome to Cursive Writing. Today we are going to learn how to write the cursive letters by looking at cool objects that look like each letter. Come on, shall we start off with the letter A? Let's start. Have you ever seen the hills? Do you recall how the hills look? First you go up and then down. So now we will trace this to write the letter A. Are you ready to write the letter B? Come on, let's see how the letter B looks. Come on, look at the little kitty cat. Can you see how the cat is sitting? Come on, let's try outlining the cat to get the capital letter B. First, we will start from the left ear, go down to its leg and make a big loop back to the ear. Then we will make a big curve outlining the face and then another big curve outlining the cat's body and tail. Now we have the capital letter B. Are you ready for the letter C? What does C look like? Oh, look! We have a beautiful crescent moon in the night sky. Shall we try tracing this? First, we will loop up the top of the moon and then come down to trace the whole moon. That's it, we have the capital letter C. Shall we learn how to write the capital letter D in cursive? Come on, let's see how to do this. Have you ever seen a dolphin leaping out of the water? Have you ever noticed the position of the dolphin mid-air? Let's try writing the capital cursive letter D by looking at the dolphin. Let's start at the dolphin's mouth and draw a vertical line to the bottom next to its tail. Now let's loop up the tail and let's draw a big curve tracing the body of the dolphin and go back to its head and loop it up again. Now we have the capital letter D. Do you know how to write the capital cursive letter E? Come on, let's learn how to do this together. Have you ever seen a swan? Have you ever noticed its curves? Shall we try learning how to write the capital cursive letter E by looking at a swan? We start at this point. Draw an upward slanting line to the top of the swan's head, loop it up, and follow the neck of the swan to curve it. Let's follow the curve of its body and make another big curve onto the left. That's it, we have the capital letter E. Do you know how to write the capital cursive letter F? Come on, let's learn how to do this. Have you ever seen a flagpole? Have you ever seen your country's flag on the flagpole? Let's learn how to write the capital letter F by looking at this. Look at the flagpole and let's start from the top left corner of the flag. Let's draw a horizontal line to the flagpole. Draw a straight line down to the base of the flagpole and make a little curve on the bottom. Now let's go to the bottom of the flag and make a little curved line. That's it. Here we have it, the capital letter F. Are you excited to learn how to write the capital cursive letter G? Come on, let's start. Have you ever seen a giraffe? Have you seen its long neck and legs? Come on, let's look at the giraffe and learn how to write the capital letter G. To start writing the letter, we will start at its tail. We will trace the giraffe's long neck and go up to its head. And now we will come back down and make a big loop by coming to the hip of the giraffe. Now we will go down to the feet of the giraffe and make a big loop upwards. And that's it. Here we have it, the capital letter G. Come on, let's start. Have you ever seen a bridge? Have you seen how high up in the air it hangs? Come on, let's look at this bridge and learn how to write it. We will start with the left pillar. We will start at the top and draw a downward standing line like this. We will take off our pencils and go to the right pillar and draw another line just like this. We will take off our pencils, put it in the midpoint of the right standing line and draw a loop that touches the left pillar and comes back to the right like this. And here we have it, a capital H. Isn't that good? Are you excited to learn how to write the capital letter I in cursive? Come on, let's start. Have you ever seen a golf club? You know, golf is my favorite game. What is yours? The golf club is used to play the game of golf. Let's look at how it looks. This is the club's head and this is the shaft of the club. To write the capital I, we will start at the bottom of the shaft. Go up to the top and loop it up and come down to the bottom of the shaft. And that's it. Here we have the capital letter I. Let's learn how to write the letter J in cursive. It's like making a fun little seahorse. Shall we learn to do this by tracing a cute little seahorse itself? Come on, let's dive right into it. Now, we'll start in between the face and the belly of the seahorse right at its neck. Now we will make an upward left curve to the top of its head and point it. Now we will drag this line down to the bottom of its twisty tail and then finally make a big leftward loop back to the neck. And that's it. It's that simple. Here we have it, the capital letter J. Are you excited to learn how to write the capital cursive letter K? Come on, let's learn how to do this by looking at a flying hummingbird. Let's start by drawing a little curve to the top of the beak of the hummingbird. And let's draw a downward standing line to the tail. Now let's take off our pencils and put it at the topmost point of the top wing. Now let's draw a downward slanting line that joins the standing line like this. And now let's draw a downward slanting line that goes away from this line like this. And here we have it, the capital cursive letter K. How to write the capital letter L in cursive? Come on, let me show you how to do this. Shall we try writing the capital cursive letter L by looking at the chair? Let's start at this point. We will first draw an upward slanting line to the right and make a loop. then we will extend this loop to the bottom of the seat of the chair. Now we will make a backward loop over here like this, and then we will extend this line to the right like this, and here we have it, the capital cursive letter L. Are you excited to learn how to write the capital letter M in cursive? Come on, let's try this by looking at the alligator's mouth. Oh look, the alligator's mouth is now open. Shall we try outlining this to make the cursive capital M? We will start at the bottom of the alligator's mouth on the left-hand side and draw an upward slanting curve to the top left jaw. We will come back down to the middle of the crocodile's mouth, and then we will go back up to the top of the right jaw, and then we will come back down. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital letter M. How to write the capital cursive letter N? Come on, let's get started. Have you ever gone on a journey to the hills? Have you navigated through the twists and turns of the roads called ghats? If you have, you would have surely come across one of these boards. This signboard is called a hairpin bend board. This tells us that there's a hairpin bend ahead. A hairpin bend looks something like this. Shall we all look at the road sign and try writing the capital cursive letter N? Come on, let's get started. We will start at the bottom, make a little curve, and draw an upward standing line to the top left like this. Then we will follow the rightward slanting line like this, and then make an upward standing line to the top again and end it with a little curve. And that's it. Here we have it, the capital cursive letter N. How to write the cursive capital letter O? First, look at this clock. So let's start writing the cursive capital letter O at this point. We will place our points above the number 12. We will go leftward to draw a circle like this. We will come back to the number 12, and then we will extend our lines downward to cut the number 12, and then we will make a little curve here like this through the number 1. And that's it. We have the cursive capital letter O. Let's learn how to write the cursive capital letter P. How do you go to school in the mornings? Do you put on your backpack like this and look at yourself in the mirror? Do you look like a cursive capital letter P? Let's see how we can write this letter by looking at ourselves in the mirror with our backpacks on. We will start at the top of our heads, draw a little curve like this. Go down to our legs. Come back up to our shoulders and loop up our backpack like this. Let's try this once more. We will start with a little curve that goes to the top of our head like this. We will extend this to make a downward standing line to our feet. We will come back up to the shoulders and we will loop up our back and draw a little curve. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital letter P. Let's get started and learn how to write the cursive capital letter Q. First, grab your favorite marker or crayon. Now, let's look at something that resembles the letter Q. Look at this little bird. Doesn't it look like the letter Q? Come on, let's try writing the letter by looking at the bird. Now, let's start by drawing a big circle around the head and body of the little birdie. Bring your marker all the way around back to where you started. There you go, a perfect circle. But wait, our Q isn't finished yet. It needs its special tail. So we will start a little bit inside the bottom of our bird's body and we will draw a line going down and outwards that follows the tail of the bird. And we'll make a tiny wave. There you have it, the capital cursive letter Q. How to write the capital cursive letter R? How do we write R? Have you ever seen a utensil holder in your kitchen? It is called a utensil holder or a tong. Have you seen how it looks? Let me show you. We will learn to write this by looking at the kitchen utensil holder. Let's start. Let's first take our pencils and go to the top left corner. We will simply draw a downward standing line to the bottom like this. Then we will take off our pencils, go back to the top left from where we started. Draw along the curve like this to the second point. And then we will draw a downward slanting line to the right, like this. And here we have it, the cursive capital letter R.
Let's learn how to write the cursive capital letter S. Have you ever seen a snake lifting its head from its coiled position? Have you noticed how it looks? It looks like the capital letter S. Let's see how we can write the letter S in cursive by looking at the snake. Start from the tail and move upwards in a slanting line towards the head. Sweep around the head in a gentle loop. Extend downwards in a smooth, broader curve along the snake's body and curve it back to where we started. That is, near the tail. The capital letter S.
We are going to look at the flagpole and learn to write the cursive capital T. Let's start. We will start at the top left of the flag and draw a sleeping line to the right to the flagpole, like this. And then we will draw a downward standing line to the base of the flagpole like this and make a little curve at the bottom. And here we have it, the cursive capital letter T. Let's see how to write the letter U by looking at this. It is put onto the horse's hoof so that it protects the horse from any unnecessary objects. Come on, let's look at how to write the cursive capital letter U. We will start at a point that is close to the top left of the horseshoe. This is our starting point. We will draw a little curve to the top of the horseshoe, and then we will slide down to the bottom like this. Whee! Can you do that? Whee! Now we will scoop back up to the top right like this. Now get ready to draw a downward standing line and make a little curve at the end to finish off the cursive capital U. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital letter U.
It is the capital cursive letter V. Shall we learn how to write this by looking at kitchen tongs? But wait, why the tongs, you ask? Well, today we're going to channel our inner detective and learn how to write the cursive letter V by looking at the kitchen tongs. Look at these tongs. Let's start at the top left. We will start a little to the left of this point. Draw a little curve to the top left of the tongs. From this point, we will draw a slanting rightward line to the bottom of the tongs like this. And then we will swoop back up to the top right like this. And then we will make a loop around the top right corner like this. And that's it. Here we have it, the capital cursive letter V. W. We are going to learn to write the letter W in cursive. Let's look at this piano stand. Do you all like playing the piano? Now, look at the stand. Do you spot a letter W? I do. So let's start. Start with me. We will start from the left point at which the piano stand connects to the piano. Here. Now we will slant down to the bottom to this point, and we will go back up to the top, and we will repeat this stroke back up to the top right, and then we will make a little loop. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital letter W. Let's look at this open scissors and write the cursive capital X. Doesn't this look like an X? Let me show you how. We will make a little curve and then we will draw a downward slanting line to the open tip of the scissors. And then we will take off our pencils. We will put our pencils on the top right point, and then we will cut the previous line right through the middle and go back down to the open end. Like this. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital X. We are going to learn how to write the cursive letter Y. Let's learn how to do this by looking at a slingshot. Have you seen a slingshot? A slingshot looks a little bit like this. We will start at the top left of the slingshot. We will go along the curve like this. Go back up with the curve like this. And then we will draw a downward standing line to the bottom of the slingshot and curve up the handle like this. And here we have it, the cursive capital letter Y. The cursive capital letter Z.
How shall we learn to do this? Let's look at the lightning bolt to do this. We will start at the top of the lightning and we will make an upward curve and then come back down to join the middle point. Now we will make another upward curve and draw a downward slanting line to join the bottommost point of the lightning, and we will loop it up leftwards. And that's it. Here we have it, the cursive capital letter Z.